Good evening, race fans, and welcome to another episode of the USORA series. It is week 3. Oh, it's so nice to be back. I hope everyone's having a good evening. Alright, so after the race last week, there was a meeting with the penalty review team. And the winner last week, I believe it was Nathan Emerson, was disqualified. I had a video ready to go for everybody, and then the computer and I had a minor disagreement, so I do not have the video to show you, so I apologize. But on the last restart, or the second to last restart, Nathan Emerson fired off, looked like right before or right with the leader. He was 4 rows back, ended up passing a car before the start-finish line, was given a black flag, stayed out, ignored the black flag. So he was not disqualified for jumping the start because we went through the rules and there's a new rule in place for tonight. You have to stay single file or in your line whenever you start the race now. But anyways, he was disqualified due to for ignoring the black flag. That's why he was disqualified. So that makes our points look like this. The win was then given to Hunter Burcham. So this is what we're looking at for points right now. Hunter Burcham will have 2 wins and 11 playoff points. He sits comfortably well above the cut line. Behind him, Hunter Emerson, Trent Thompson, Trevor Howerton, Kyle Reynolds, Isaac Brock, Todd Chase, Ryan Springsteen, Al Hicks, and John Cook are all above the cut line. And you see there all the drivers that are currently below. There's 4 drivers that are less than 10 points. So next week we could have some new faces in the playoff picture. Tonight we are at Richmond. We will be doing 200 laps at Richmond. This is a look at your schedule along with some of the sponsors for the series. Speaking of sponsors, tonight's sponsor is Haystack Racing. So the members of Haystack Racing are the number 2 of Waylon Burcham, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson, the number 9 of Ryan Springsteen, who I believe is not here tonight, and the number 22 of Hunter Burcham. So those Haystack boys decided to sponsor the race tonight, so keep an eye out for them. All right. If you like today's intro music, go ahead and scan this QR code and review some of the music on Spotify. It is some pretty good music. He creates it all himself. So if you like the music, go ahead and give it a little listen. As you can see in the background, the cars are getting gridded up. We'll go ahead and get to the starting lineup here in a minute. But before the starting lineup, let's get into the race info. As always, these drivers have 1 fast repair. There is a max of 3 green-white checkers, and they do have unlimited tires. Once again, in this series, it is stage racing. So the first caution stage break will come at 50 laps. The second one will be at 100 laps. And then obviously the end of the race is 200 laps. All right, let's pull up the starting lineup here. There we go. All right, on the pole tonight is the number 1 of Nathan Emerson. Outside him is going to be Isaac Brock. Looking at the second row is going to be Trevor Howerton and the 78 of Al Hicks. Third row, 24 of Gregory Van Ays and the 20 of Kyle Reynolds. Next row, starting in 7th, will be the 64 of Alex McGuire and the 04 of Lucas Crump. Row 5 will be the 77 of Brad Stanley. Outside him, the number 2 of Waylon Burcham. Row 6, you got the 08 of Brad Smith. Outside of him, the 00 of Jacob Schoffett. A little further back is going to be the 7 of John Cook and the 88 of Tyler Martin. And rounding out your field will be the 83 of John Moeller and the 19 of Christopher Lindsay. As they get the 1 to go from the flag man. Oh, who's excited for some Richmond racing? It's a good thing they have unlimited tires tonight, because I do expect tires to be the issue tonight. Richmond always seems to eat tires here. So hopefully these boys can keep it under control, manage their tires, and have a lot of green flag laps. That is the goal tonight. It was mentioned in the drivers' meeting about green flag laps. So let's do it to it, boys. Nathan Emerson and Isaac Brock to bring them down the green flag. And Nathan Emerson off to a huge start. Starting to stack up there a few rows back. 2 by 2 behind your leader of Nathan Emerson. Ooh, the 67 of Trevor Howerton gets in really deep in that turn and runs up the track. 96 of Isaac Brock tucks in behind Emerson. Going to run a little bit higher line into turn 1. Al Hicks will pass the 67 of Trevor Howerton for the 3rd position. And the 24 of Gregory Van Ays will round out your top 5. Oh. The 2nd place car fall back a little there. 2nd place is now being scored. Al Hicks is now being scored in 2nd position. Who is that on the inside? 24 of Gregory Van Ays got really loose off that turn. The 04 of Lucas Crump and the 22 of Hunter Burcham look to get the position over the 24 of Van Ays. Tonight I decided to do a different scoring tower for you all. Let me know in the comments which one you like better, if you like this one or the one I normally use on the left hand of the screen, left side of the screen. And we'll see what y'all pick, and we can do that next week. So far, some really good clean racing from these drivers tonight. 5 laps in, all goes well. The 22 of Hunter Burcham, the 24 of Gregory Van Ays here battling it out for the 5th position. The 04 of Lucas Crump behind them. Oh, and the 7 of John Cook gets in the back of the 64 of Alex McGuire and sends him right up into the wall. And then you saw the 88 of Tyler Martin get into him. That was a perfect timed camera change from our camera crew there. Unfortunately for the 64, he qualified really well and seemed to be having a really good Run. Wow, words are hard tonight. I apologize. Here we have the 77 of Brad Stanley and the 00 of Jacob Schoffitt battling it out for the 10th position. Some good looking cars out here tonight. Got 77 Mountain Dew machine. Let's see, the 00 Outfitters, Legacy Outfitters machine looking pretty good out there. Nathan Emerson still out front, has just over a 4-second lead on the second place car of Trevor Howerton. Looks like he passed the 78 of Al Hicks for the second position. And fourth place is Hunter Burcham, the 22. He seems to be charging up the field right now. We just saw him back there battling out with a few cars further back. Yeah, the 96 of Isaac Brock is the car that fell back really far that one lap. Not sure what exactly happened to him. As you see the 04 of Lucas Crump, I'm trying to get past him. "13 laps in, and a bunch more to go." Nathan Emerson still holding a huge lead. Oh, so earlier when I said the 22 was charging up the field, the 22 of Hunter Burcham. So 22 of Hunter Burcham and the 2 of Waylon Burcham, the brothers, I believe, have very similar paint jobs. That's going to be fun tonight for those spotters. They already fooled me once. Top 5 cars starting to break away a little bit from the rest of the field. Nathan Emerson, however, is over a 5.5-second gap on second place. Just out here running qualifying laps by himself. Looks like there's a little bit of fun going back here. A little bit of fun going on back here. The 83 to the inside. The 83 of Jean Muller to the inside of the 88. Tyler Martin. The 7 of Cook is going to jump to the bottom side of the 83 machine of John Muller. But Muller will get the better drive off the corner. Oh! Trouble in the turn there. That is the 83 of John Muller and the 88 of Tyler Martin. Let's go ahead and run that back and see if we can get another look at that. I might have went too far back. Hang on here. Oh, here we go. As they enter the turn, the 83 comes up the track and barely gets into the 88 of Tyler Martin. And it looks like they'll just ride it right up into the wall after that. Well, the 83 let off, but by then it was too late. All right, well, that will bring out your caution on lap. Oh no, it doesn't tell me what lap. So this scoring tower is cool, but let's see. See if I can change it here. No. Bear with me, folks. I'm trying to see if it'll show me. Oh, there we go. All right. Lap 20, we have a caution. It looks like your leader came down pit road. So maybe a little bit of strategy in play there. Probably wanting them fresh tires, fresh stickers. Once again, tonight's race is brought to you by Haystack Racing, which is the number 1 car there of Nathan Emerson, the number 2 car of Waylon Burcham, and the number 22 car of Hunter Burcham. Then also the number 9 of Ryan Springsteen, but he's not here tonight. So the 3 cars that are lime green and black, those are tonight's sponsors. Once again, they're Haystack Racing. So right now your leader is the 67 of Trevor Howardson, followed by the 78 of Al Hicks. Will be the 2 cars in the front row. Let's see. I'm not going to bring anybody in the booth right now. Richmond isn't that big, so I don't want to pull somebody in and then talk to them too much and they miss the start. Next time I promise to get somebody in the booth. So we'll shoot for that next time around. So 67, Trevor Howardson, 78, Al Hicks, 20 of Kyle Reynolds, 00 of Jacob Shawfit, 04 of Lucas Crump. Round out your top 5. Pace car pulls off. 67 and 78, bring it down to the green flag. And almost 3 wide on the start. The 20 of Kyle Reynolds and the 78 of Al Hicks side by side with this 00 of Jacob Shawfit right behind them. 24 of, looks like the 96 or 24. Oh, 96 of Gregor Van Ays up in the wall there coming off the turn. Oh, and he gets loose. Oh, gets into the 7 of John Cook. The 77 of Brad Stanley has to avoid him. Everybody keeps going the right direction. We stay green. Good job, drivers. Not that they can hear me, but good job. Anyways, if you go back and listen to the live stream, good job. Oh, and the 88 and 24 come together. And that will bring out a caution. Oh. That was some really good driving, and then unfortunately these 2 drivers got together. Let's go back and take a look at that. The 88 on the 88 of Tyler Martin on the low side, 24 of Gregory Van Ays on the high side, side by side. Oh, looks like the 24 of Gregory Van Ays comes down expecting that the 88 of Tyler Martin is maybe going to go down in the corner there a little. Unfortunately, that will bring out a caution. All right, let's bring somebody in to talk to. Let's bring in the 24 of Gregory Van Ays, if he's in the Discord, and ask him about that last caution. He is. All right. Hey, Gregory, it's Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Walk us through that last caution. What happened there?
I don't want to say anything because I don't want to, but it seems like the 88 has a magnet of hitting people. But I'm not blaming him. I feel like I got doored, and then I got spun out. So trying to save my tires to use a fast repair. So hopefully I can stretch this out now.
Well, just stay out of trouble and Bring her back. Bring her to the finish.
Yeah, I think I want to just chill in the back now.
Just so you know, that strategy does not always pan out. Trust me, I know.
All right, thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to save my tires too, but we'll figure it out. Thanks.
All right, Gregory. Best of luck with the rest of the race.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That was the 24 of Gregory Van Ays with Revolution Racing. So that was his point of view on the accident. And I'm sure if we go talk to the 88 of Tyler Martin, he'll probably say the exact opposite. So, all right. 67 still being scored your leader. So there are a few cars that still have not pit, and we are about 20 laps away from the stage break. The cars that have not pit yet are the 67 of Trevor Howerton, the 20 of Kyle Reynolds, the 7 of John Cook, and the 04 of Lucas Crump, and the 83 of John Moeller. They have not taken tires yet. So looks like the number 1 of Nathan Emerson pit on lap 19, and he's already up to the 3rd position. So, and right with him, the 22 of Hunter Burcham also took new tires on lap 19. So, them new tires must be pretty fast. And they take the green flag. And looks like we might have a battle for the lead here. The new tires going to come into play. The 22 of Hunter Burcham to the low side to pass the 67 of Trevor Howerton. Oh, Trevor's going to cross him over. Looks like we might take it 3 wide going to the turn. Oh, Hunter, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson, backs out. These guys in the same color scheme are killing me. I apologize to the drivers. So Kyle Reynolds in there, holding on to the 3rd position. Looks like he will still give Nathan Emerson a battle for the 3rd position. Looks like new tires are going to prevail, though. As he looks to take the 2nd position away from Trevor Howerton also. Can he do it? And it looks like he will. So Haystack Racing, your sponsor for tonight, currently running 1-2. Back here in the 5th position is the 00 of Jacob Schoffit. Oh, when we are under caution, looks like the 77 of Brad Stanley got into something. Let's go see what he got into, shall we? Here he's entering. Oh, wow. Looks like something just broke on his car and just shot right up the track. That was very interesting there. Let's go back and look at that again, because he's in the turn and then all of a sudden the car just snaps and shoots up the track. Let's see if we can get a further away shot here and play it back full speed. Oh yeah, it just shoots right up the track. That was very interesting. Huh. All right. Lap 35 of 200, and we are already under our 3rd caution of the day, I believe. Let's see if we can pull the 77 of Brad Stanley in here. Let's see if he's in the group chat, the Discord. And Brad, where are you at, Brad? You're not here. All right, well, it looks like we are not going to be able to ask the 77 of Brad Stanley what happened. All right. So, a few drivers came down pit road here. There's still 3 drivers that have not pit yet. The 04 of Lucas Crump, the 19 of Christopher Lindsay, and the 83 of John Moeller. Let's see if we can pull Lucas Crump in here and see if he's playing. His mic's muted, and I don't want him to start talking to us thinking we can hear him. 83 of John Moeller. Pull John in here. Hey, John, it's Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Oh, just watching some fine racing tonight. Looks like you have not pit yet. Is that accurate?
Yep, I haven't pit.
Playing some head games with some people here. What's the strategy, John?
My tires feel fine. Like, I haven't been abusing them. We're just riding around the track. I know I got into it with the 88, but he kept jamming on the brakes coming down the front stretch, and I was getting off of him, getting off the corner faster than him. So I feel like my tires are great right now.
All right, well, good luck. I'll throw you back in your Discord for the start.
Got it. Thank you.
That was the 83 of John Moeller. The tires feel great to him, so he's gonna. Looks like he's pretty good at running his equipment. So that would come in real handy if these guys were limited on tires. Who is that down there? The number 2 of Waylon Burcham looks really slow for some reason on that restart. Oh, and we got more chaos. Hell. Was that John? Looks like John was involved. We were just talking to him. Also the 20 of Kyle Reynolds. Let's see if we can get a replay there. All right. The 20 car of Kyle Reynolds is who we're on board with. He goes into the turn. Well, looks like he gets slightly loose. Car snaps on him. Tries to save it. Oh, he does a really good job of keeping it out of the wall and pointed the right direction. So what I'm going to assume is iRacing through the caution because his vehicle came to a stop on the racing surface. But good job, Kyle, on keeping that the right direction and out of the wall. Let's go back live here. So caution number 4 at lap 40. Your leader is the 22 of Hunter Burcham right now. Behind him, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson. And the 00 of Jacob Shoffett. Oh. So far, it's been a really good race. For what racing we've seen. And once again, just want to remind everybody that Haystack Racing is your sponsor for tonight's race. That if you want to see them on the track, right there they are. The 3 black and lime green good-looking cars tonight. So keep an eye on them. Obviously, the 22 of Hunter Burcham and the 1 of Nathan Emerson is fast. The pace car pulls off. Hunter Burcham and Jacob Shoffett will bring him down to the green flag. 00 of Jacob Shoffett up there. He started pretty far back. He's up 10 positions, but our leader, Hunter Burcham, is up 13 positions since the start. So a couple of big movers out there right now. Jacob Shoffett running one car length off the bottom there as Hunter Burcham stays on the bottom. Right now, your top 5 is the 22 of Hunter Burcham, the 00 of Jacob Shoffett, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson, the number 4 of 78 of Al Hicks, and the 67 of Trevor Howerton. That is your top 5. Let's see what's going on further back in the field. And as I go back there, the 67 of Trevor Howerton gets sideways and hits the 7 of John Cook. And we are under a caution again. So let's go back and take a look at that one. Looks like Trevor Howerton just got loose there coming out of turn 4 here. Yep, he just gets loose. Car steps out. And then the 7 tries to avoid him, but just comes right into it. The 7 will go up and tag the wall. Wanted to 20 get into that at all? Let's go back and watch from his point of view, actually. We're gonna do this. You're on board here with the number 20 of Kyle Reynolds for this caution. He's able to get through unscathed. Good driving for the number 20 of Kyle Reynolds. Also the number 2 of Waylon Burcham's able to get through there also. Looks like the 77 of Brad Salient will get a lap back. He's your lucky dog. Looks like we already have 2 cars out of the race, possibly. The 22 of Hunter Burcham will come down to pit road, surrendering the lead to the 00 of Jacob Shawfit. Excuse me while I take a drink there. And that is the stage. So I just got word from race control. They're going to go ahead and call the stage. So stage 1 winner will be the 22 of Hunter Burcham. Who just joined me? Is that race control? It is race control. Fearless, how you doing?
Pretty good. Just wanted to give y'all an update that will be determined the stage caution, and stage 1 will go to Hunter Burcham.
Very well. So, Fearless, you think we're going to get a good green flag run here in stage 2?
I sure hope so. It's been fun to watch these drivers, but they are a little bit aggressive. So, really hoping that we'll be able to go green. I have had to start shortening caution, so it's going to piss somebody off eventually.
Like, just know you can never make everybody happy. It's impossible.
And it's impossible. But it's been fun watching your broadcast, and hope that this stage is a little bit better than the last one.
Well, thank you. I mean, this broadcast wouldn't be possible without you, Fearless, and Fearless Broadcasting. So, thanks for putting it on.
Thank you.
All right, go back and do your job. Ha ha ha. All right, the 00 of Jacob Shawfit will bring them down to green to start stage 2 with the 78 of Al Hicks on his outside. Jacob Shawfit gets a really good jump. He will pull out to about a car length lead, entering turn 1. The 20 Al Hicks and the 24 of Gregory Van Ays back there, you see. Behind him. Uh-oh, 78's getting a little close there to the bumper of Jacob Shawfit. Let's see if we can go on board with the 78 here. You are on board here with the 78 of Al Hicks. He got really close to that bumper the last lap. Ooh, he's downshifting. Interesting. I have not run laps here in the next-gen car, so I cannot speak intelligently on that matter. But it definitely sounds like he's downshifting going into the turns, so. Let's see where stage 2 winner, your stage 2 winner of Hunter Burcham, currently in the 8th position on new tires, looking to work his way up that leaderboard. Look at that. Right there. Good shot of all three of tonight's sponsors. The Haystack Racing Boys. Some good looking cars. Excuse me while I look at something real quick. Alright, sorry about that, folks. That number 1 of Nathan Emerson is charging towards the front on them fresh stickers. Them fresh feel goods. Ooh, the 20 of Kyle Reynolds will try to battle back on the outside, but the drive off from the 1 is just going to pull away. He sets his sights on the 24 of Gregory Van Ays for the 3rd position. Looks like he should be able to clear coming out. Oh, he'll clear going in the turn. Looks like the 24 just let him have it there. Have the position. Alright, we are officially a quarter of the way through this race. Your leader, the 00 of Jacob Schoffet, running some good lap times. He is out to a just about a 7/10 of a second lead over the 2nd place car of Al Hicks. A couple Fearless Motorsports cars running 1-2. Got the 67 of Trevor Howerton. And the 04 is Lucas Crump back here battling for position. Looks like the 67 of Howerton will take that position away. Puts him in the 9th position. A little further back, we got Alex McGuire and the 04 of Lucas Crump going at it here. So far, I see the comment here on the YouTube. I believe we're at 5 cautions so far through this race. There, Trent. Sorry you're not out here, Trent, tonight. I know you got some stuff going on. Look to have you back next week. So the number 1 of Nathan Emerson has taken the 2nd position from Al Hicks. He now sets his eyes on the leader, the 00 of Jacob Schoffet. And he will get right up to the bumper of your leader right now. So, just so you guys can get a reference, Nathan Emerson has about 19 lap fresher tires. So, I don't know if they're that much of a difference, but definitely seems like it. And your new leader, Nathan Emerson. Looks like the 2 of them are going to come up on a lap car here. The 77 of Brad Stanley. Hopefully he'll just move over and let the leaders go by. And he will stick to the low side. Good job. Jacob Schoffet's not going down without a fight. He's still holding on pretty strong. All right. The 4th position Your stage 1 winner, Hunter Bertram, has worked his way up. Behind him, you have the 20 of Kyle Reynolds. Looks like the cars, for the most part, are pretty well spread apart here. Nose to tail, running good laps. This is the long green flag run that we were hoping for, I believe. And hopefully I just didn't do the broadcaster jinx. The 19 of Christopher Lindsay and the 04 of Lucas Crump here, I think, is the closest thing we have as to a battle. Lucas Crump running that high line. Ooh, and tags the wall just a little. Oh, and we are under caution for the 67 of Trevor Howerton. Let's go back and see what happened there. Looks like he's running all by himself here. Oh, car gets loose again. Oh, I apologize. That is my intruder alert detection system. Apparently I had an intruder, but they took care of it, so everybody's safe. It's okay. All right, so 67 of Trevor Howerton gets loose and unfortunately collects the 64 of Alex McGuire. All right. Looks like your leaders will bring their vehicles down pit road. Let's go ahead and pull in stage 1 winner, the stage 1 winner, the 22 of Hunter Bertram. Let's see if we can get him in here.
It's the game.
Hey, Hunter. It's Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Got you loud and clear.
Sorry for interrupting your team chat there. I apologize. Just wanted to call and congratulate you on a stage 1 victory.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Car looked pretty strong there in stage 1. How's it holding up now?
I think we got a race winning car. Just really, it's, with this car and this package is really just about clean air. Cause, it didn't really feel that good when I was, back because I had a terrible qualifying. Didn't even wrecked in qualifying, so I had a terrible starting spot and was able to, once I get that clean air, the car just felt amazing. So trying to get back up to the lead. We try to keep it up there for the rest of the race.
All right. Well, I wish you luck on getting it up there, and hope to talk to you at the end of the race.
Thank you. Hopefully putting on a good show for y'all.
Oh yeah, and thanks for the sponsor tonight there, Haystack Racing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. Good luck with the rest of the race, man.
All right. Thank you.
That was the 22 of Hunter Bertram, your stage 1 winner, and currently running in the 4th position after those pit stops. It looks like everybody pit except for the 19 of Christopher Lindsay. So he is the only one out there on old tires at the moment. We are 73 laps in out of 200. We are on caution number 6, I believe. So once again, if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, or wherever, go ahead and drop a comment down there and tell me which update you like, which scoring tower you like, either the one across the top or down the side. And lights are off. Pace car pulls off. Christopher Lindsay and Nathan Emerson will bring them down to the green flag. And Christopher Lindsay gets off to a good start. Jacob Schoffett will follow suit, getting the 2nd position for now. Looks like the 1 and 22 behind him. Sounds like Christopher Lindsay had to get off the gas there just a little. Jacob Schoffett will take the position away. with those two lime green and black cars bearing down on him. And Hunter Burcham Nathan Emerson to the inside, with Hunter Burcham right behind. 75 laps in, 125 to go. Oh, and Jacob Schoffit gets loose coming out of the turn, and he will surrender the top 2 positions to Haystack Racing. Nathan Emerson and Hunter Burcham running 1-2. Jacob Schoffit will try to work his way back up there. He was running some pretty quick laps in practice. So we'll see if he has anything for these Haystack boys. If you are just joining us, this is race 3 of the USORA Racing League. They run next-gen cars. They run fixed setups with 1 fast repair. So if you're looking for a next-gen racing league to get into, this one is beginner friendly. There is an I rating cap in this league, so it is a true beginners league. So come on out and run some laps with us. These top 3 cars have broken away from the rest of the field there. Let's go back and drop back to 4th position. The 04 of Lucas Crump. Behind him, you have in 5th position the 24 of Gregory Van Ays and the 2 of Waylon Burcham in this group of 3. Here's the 20 of Kyle Reynolds coming off pit road there. Maybe getting some of that damage fixed. So right now there are 9 cars on the lead lap. Oh, and the number 20 spins right after coming off pit road. Let's go back and see if he had any help. All right, going into turn 1 here. He's still on, I believe, fresh tires. Goes in, the car just gets loose on him, comes right around. Oh, barely gets the 24 of Gregory Van Ays. I know he was trying to keep the car clean for the most part, but that's gonna leave a mark. So unfortunate for him. So we are under caution again. I believe caution number 7, lap 83. Pace car has been busy tonight. If this is your first time joining us, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on whatever platform you are viewing on. This is a Fearless broadcast brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting. Also, like us on Facebook and Instagram. We'll be posting videos. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. That way you know when the next video is coming. Fearless Broadcasting does post race almost every night with more leagues signing on. So if you're really enjoying what you're watching right now, go ahead and hop on and watch some more, because there will be more coming. So I'm going to give a little rundown here of some paint schemes. I had a request to do that. So that's your leader, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson. You got the 22 of Hunter Burcham. The 04 of Lucas Crump. See if I can get a better picture of that car. Outside him, you have the number 2 of Waylon Burcham. And 5th position, the 00 of Jacob Schoffett. Then you have the 24 of Gregory Van Ays with that either looks like a Willie B paint scheme. Then you have the 78 of Al Hicks there. Oh, and the pace car pulls off. Let's go back green flag racing. Nathan Emerson bringing them down. He will get off to a good lead with the 22 of Hunter Burcham right behind him. The 04 of Lucas Crump in 3rd. The 2 of Waylon Burcham will fall back on that outside lane. Here comes the 00 of Jacob Schoffett. Takes the 3rd position. Oh, Jacob Schoffett is loose. Does he save it? Oh, he goes through the infield. Oh, and the 24 into the 78. What is going on, folks? Let's go back and, yeah. Let's go back and get some looks at that. All right, so right there, the 00 of Jacob Schoffett is getting loose. Let's go. There we go. So he's getting loose. The 2 of Waylon Burcham jumps way down to the inside. Barely gets tagged. So right now, the 78 of Jacob Schoffett is off course. He's way down there. So let's jump back up here and see what happened between the 78 and the 24. So the 78, 24. So the 2 of Waylon Burcham comes back up on track, which forces the 24 up just a little, and he gets into the 78, and those 2 cars go right up the track into the wall. The 78 had nowhere to go. Looks like big damage for the 24 too. Let's go back and get an onboard with the 78 of Al Hicks here. So he's right behind the 00 of Jacob Schoffett as he gets loose. You hear him check up. Oh, he's thinking, yeah, I'm in the clear. And here comes the 24. And both drivers go right up into the wall. No, he's definitely got damage. You can hear it. Oh, that was a rough one. And we are already double file getting ready to go back green for a 9-lap shootout to this stage. Top 3, Haystack Racing. The 1 of Nathan Emerson, the 22 of Hunter Burcham, and the 2 of Waylon Burcham. And then a number 7 of John Cook on the outside there. Nathan Emerson. Oh, Hunter Burcham on the outside gets a really good jump alongside Nathan Emerson. They will go into the turn almost side by side. The 22 will duck in behind the 1, try to cross him over. He has position on the inside, and the 1 of Hunter Burcham will let him go by. So, stage 1 winner is out front, hoping to get another stage. Once again, you got Haystack running 1, 2, 3. In 4th position, the 7 of John Cook, the 00 of Jacob Schoffett in 5th, right behind him. Oh, and we were under caution again. Looks like the 04 of Lucas Crump. Let's go back and see if we can see what happened there. So we're on board with the 04 of Lucas Crump. And the car starts coming around. Oh, hold on to it. Oh, not quite. Valiant effort for trying to hold on to it, but not quite enough. Luckily, no one else gets involved in that. So I got one vote for the ticker across the top, which is the one that is currently being used. I'm assuming that's going to be the stage. Just waiting on confirmation from race control. Unless we're going to get a 3-lap shootout here for the lead, or for the stage, excuse me. But I'm assuming it's going to be the stage. Otherwise, I feel like the Haystack boys would have stayed out. So probably safe to assume that's stage 2. See if we can get race control in here at some point. It's a good looking paint scheme there on the 19 of Christopher Lindsay, who's currently being scored in the first position. Another vote for the ticker across the top. All right, that's 2 votes for the ticker across the top and 0 for the one going down the side. Oh, and there's, as you can see in the chat, race control, who is also fearless. That is the stage. So looks like stage 2 winner tonight will be the 22 of Hunter Bertram, collecting his second stage win of the night. Let's pull in the 00 of Jacob Shawfit and see how his car is doing tonight. He's been up front, doing pretty well. Hey Jacob, it's Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good. The car's been looking pretty good tonight. Been up towards the front, and then I saw you got loose on that one turn. You bled a lot of positions. You think you're going to be able to get her back up to the front?
Yeah, we got some fresh Goodyear on here. We're gonna try to get it back up there.
All right. It's a good looking Legacy Outfitter car you got there.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to them, Circle S Services, the USORA for putting this on, and Fearless Broadcasting for putting on a good broadcast.
All right, appreciate it. Well, lights are out on the pace car. I'm gonna throw you back in your chat and hope to talk to you at the end of the race.
All right, thank you.
Good luck. That was the 00 of Jacob Shawfit. And the 19 of Christopher Lindsay will bring them down to the green flag, followed by the number 1 of Nathan Emerson right behind him. The 04 of Lucas Crump there on the outside. A little wiggle out of the 22 of Hunter Bertram, but keeps it going. Those 2 cars are fast tonight. Oh, your new leader, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson. Oh, and we are under caution again. And looks like it possibly could have been the 22 of Hunter Bertram. Let's go back and see what happened. Oh, yeah, he gets sideways coming the turn, and the 04 of Lucas Crump just tags him just ever so gently to complete the spin there. Messing up the cookout sign there. So, unfortunately, if you're stage 1 and 2 winner, there, as he gets loose coming out of turn 4 and gets help finishing the job. So we are officially halfway. Well, just over halfway, 101 laps in, and 99 more to go. Don't forget this broadcast is brought to you today by Fearless Broadcasting. Like, follow on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, I believe. And then your sponsor tonight, the boys from Haystack Racing, who have done really well tonight. Your leader is the number 1 of Nathan Emerson, Haystack. Your stage 1 and 2 winner, the 22 of Hunter Burcham, Haystack. And then running in the 4th position, number 2 of Waylon Burcham, also Haystack. So a big shout out to those boys for sponsoring the race today. Keeping the lights on in this broadcasting booth. Also, if you like the intro music today, go ahead and scan that Spotify QR and go listen to some of his music. He generously let us use his music for the broadcast, so thanks to him. He's also working up something special, a tune specifically for us for future broadcasts. So big shout out to him. Thanks for that. All right. And lights are out on the pace car. Flagman will give this signal for 1 to go. Nathan Emerson inside. The 19 of Lindsay outside. Behind him, the 04 of Crump. Outside him, the 2 of Waylon Burcham. Next row, the 7 of John Cook. That's your top 5. Outside of him is the 22 of Hunter Burcham. Next row back is the 00 of Jacob Shoffett and the 24 of Gregory Van Ays. Those are all your cars on the lead lap. So only 8 cars on the lead lap. Halfway through this race, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson will bring them down to the green flag. And he will get up through the gears rather quickly as they bunch up behind. Oh, 4 wide. And they make it work somehow. Wow. That was impressive that they were able to keep that clean. That was some beautiful driving going 4 wide there. The number 2 of Waylon Burcham on the outside of the lap car of Kyle Reynolds there. And Jacob Shoffett will look to take the 3rd position away from the 04 of Lucas Crump. And looks like he will finally complete that pass. Nathan Emerson is your leader. He is out to a 2.5 second lead already. So, and we are under caution again. Oh, it looks like a big one too. Let's go back and see what we got here. So you're looking at the number 2 of Waylon Burcham. Coming down into turn 3. Oh, wow. Was that a little bit of net code there? The 7 and the 20? Go back a little bit further there. Watch the 7 and the 20. The right front of the 20 and the left rear of the 7. The 20 reacts like there's contact, but definitely didn't seem like contact there. And then the 20 comes up into the 2. He has nowhere to go. Oh, that was a hard hit into the wall by the 2. If he doesn't have a fast repair, that's going to end his night, unfortunately. I hope he's got a fast repair. Here comes the 24 of Gregory Van Ays. Oh, does not quite get it stopped in time. Uses them ARCA brakes. And then a 64 of, who is the 64? Alex McGuire comes in with his ARCA brakes right behind. And then the 08, Brad Smith also joins the party there. That was, let's see if we can ride on board there with the 64 for that last caution. let's go ahead and hop in the cockpit here. So you see the smoke. Oh, I don't know if he thought it was just going to be cleared up by the time he got there, but that was not the case. Let's go back and hop on board with the 24 of Gregory Van A's for this one. See the two cars get in trouble. He slows up. Oh. That is just unfortunate for all the drivers involved there. We are already doubled up and ready to go back green. So I will not be able to pull anybody in the booth for that caution. I believe that is our 9th caution of the race at lap 110. We are down to 7 cars on the lead lap at the moment. The one of Nathan Emerson, the 22 of Hunter Burcham, your front row. Behind them, the 00 of Jacob Shoffett, the 04 of Lucas Crump. Third row, the 7 of John Cook, and the 19 of Christopher Lindsay. The 1 of Nathan Emerson will bring them down. Gets a good jump. Up through the gears he goes. Jacob Shoffett will battle the 22 of Hunter Burcham for the 2nd position. Looks like the 22 of Hunter Burcham will take that 2nd position. Oh, the 00 came off that turn a little rough. Went up and tagged the wall just slightly. Hopefully that won't hurt his car too bad. Behind him you see the 7 of John Cook. 64 of Alex McGuire on the low lane there, just trying to get some laps in, it seems like. Your leader, Nathan Emerson. Just almost up to a 2nd lead already. Behind him, the 22 of Hunter Burcham, the 00 of Jacob Shoffett. Those are your top 3. Shoffett throwing it deep in that turn. I keep hearing somebody tag the wall. I'm just not quite sure who it is. There's your leader coming up in the lap car, the 24 of Gregory Van A's. Hopefully he'll stay up on the high side there, out of the way. Yep, and he will let the number 1 of Nathan Emerson go by. Wow. These 2 cars are killing me with the paint schemes. I apologize, folks. Back here we have a 2-car battle for the 5th position. The 04 of Lucas Crump and the 19 of Christopher Lindsay. The 19 of Lindsay tags the wall just ever so slightly, coming out of that turn there. Wasn't sure who tagged the wall that time. Wasn't 19, we were watching him. Your 7th place car and the last car on the lead lap is the 67 of Trevor Howerton there, you see there. Looks like the top 3 were able to get by the lap car, the 24 of Gregory Van A's. So 1, 2, 3, Nathan Emerson, Hunter Burcham, Jacob Shoffett, respectfully. $80 laps to go in this race. your leader currently, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson. One of tonight's sponsors with Haystack Racing, as you see it there on the hood as he enters turn 1. Oh, gets into the wall there coming out of 2. He is driving this car hard. In second place tonight is the 22 of Hunter Burcham, also one of tonight's sponsors with Haystack Racing. Currently in third place, the 00 of Jacob Shawfit, your Legacy Outfitter gear car. Camouflage car. Gotta have problems seeing it because it's camouflage. If it didn't have the orange on there, I wouldn't be able to see it at all. Behind him, your fourth place car, the number 7 of John Cook. Nice looking paint job. Very clean. I like it. In fifth place, the number 67 of Trevor Howerton. Just outside the top 5, the number 19 of Christopher Lindsay, running a beautiful Yingling American flag car. That was very well done. I love that flag on there. Hey Christopher, if you're listening, I would love to run that paint scheme. Being scored in the 7th position is the 04 of Lucas Crump, who is currently on pit road. And 8th position, well now 7th position, he just took a position away from Lucas Crump, the 08 of Brad Smith. And behind him you have the 24 of Gregory Van Ays. There comes Lucas out of pit road in the 04. And the 10th position, you have the number 2 of Waylon Burcham, who we saw get caught up in that big accident that just happened. Unfortunate for him, he was having a really strong night. In 11th place, we have the 83 of John Moeller, rocking that black and yellow black Clover car. In 12th position, the 64 of Alex McGuire. Has a good looking snap-on car there. And the 13th position, the 20 of Kyle Reynolds, who I do not believe is on the track, so I apologize for that. So, just a little rundown of the cars that are currently running in their paint schemes. I had a request to, these drivers spend a lot of time making some of these paint schemes, so like I understand them wanting to, show them off, especially broadcasted so everybody can see. So currently we have 6 cars on the lead lap. The 1 of Nathan Emerson, the 2 of Hunter Burcham, 00 of Jacob Shawfit. Who's coming up on the lap car, the 08 of Brad Smith, I believe. Yep. Finally got a really good green flag run going. Just under 70 laps to go in race 3 of the season for these drivers. Your current points leader is the 22 of Nathan Burcham. If you joined the broadcast late and you didn't hear what happened last week, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson was disqualified. His win was taken away, and he was scored as the last car on the lead lap. So he got black flagged by race control and decided to ignore the black flag. So after the race, we got together and deemed that he would be disqualified due to that. So the race was then given to the 22 of Hunter Burcham, which will be his second win of the season. And he's out here having a pretty good night in second place. Only behind the number 1 of Nathan Emerson. Nathan Emerson here going to work his way through some of the lap cars. The 64 of Alex McGuire and the 77 of Brad Stanley. So one thing you want as a leader with lap cars is for them to pick a lane. So you just ask that they pick a lane, that way you can maneuver your way around them safely. Look at the brakes light up on the one car. That was beautiful. It just goes to show how real this racing simulation is. Brake calipers is glowing. Love it. Gives me that Friday night track feel. Let's see, the 22 of Hunter Burcham making his way up to these 2 lap cars. Let's see if he can get around them safely. 77 just pulls up high and lets him go by. Double 0 Jacob Schaffet, you see behind there in the 3rd position. Hoping that some of these lap cars slow up to 22, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case so far. This has definitely been the longest green flag run that we've had so far tonight. 60 laps to go. Both stages complete. You are currently looking at your stage 1 and 2 winner. I see has a little minor disagreement with the wall there. Trevor Howerton has moved up to the 4th position. So he's gained a few spots since we last checked in with him. A lot of these drivers running some really good laps here tonight. If you missed some of the cautions from earlier, it was cars really just getting loose. And one of them may have looked like a little netcode error. I mean, Richmond is a tough track to drive, and these cars are nothing easy to drive either. As soon as this car wants to snap around on you, it does. It's really hard to control. But if you're sitting at home and you're looking at this going, wow, that looks like a lot of fun, I can tell you it is. So go out there, get yourself a computer, a wheel, and some pedals, and log on to iRacing, and come give it a shot. Come run with these boys. This is a beginner-friendly league, so come on out. Nathan Emerson coming up on the 19 of Christopher Lindsay. He is the last car on the lead lap. So I expect him to give up a little bit of a fight here. Let's see if he gives up anything. Now the 19 of... Whoa! I was going to say the 19 of Lindsay was going to let him go by, but then he kind of came down the track there a little... Probably scared Nathan half to death. But he will put the 19 of Lindsay a lap down. Nathan on the apron there just a little. doesn't affect the car too much. The 83 is a lap car of John Muller, but he just was on pit road a few laps ago, so he does have fresher tires, so that is why he's a little bit faster than our leader. Our leader was last on pit road 94 laps ago. Or I'm sorry, on lap 94. I apologize. So he's about 55 laps old tires. So I wasn't able to ask these guys what their fuel range was, but I'm assuming we're probably getting close. The 77 of Brad Stanley, I believe, has the oldest tires. Looks like he last pit on lap 56, so almost 100 laps. So, oh, and we are under a yellow flag. Looks like it possibly was the 04 of Lucas Crump. Let's go ahead and check in and see what happened. So you're on board here with the 04 of Lucas Crump. Coming out of turn 4. We've seen this plenty of times tonight. That car just wants to go right around. Almost able to save it, but doesn't quite save it enough. Just goes around by himself. Luckily, it was only by himself, and didn't include anybody else in that. And just as we predicted, pit stops. There are your top 3 right there coming down the pit road. Let's bring in the 04 of Lucas Crump and let's see if his microphone's on yet. No, it's not. So he has it self-muted, so I'm not going to bring him in. As these cars race off pit road here. The 1 of Nathan Emerson, followed by the 22 of Hunter Burcham. The 00 of Jacob Schaffet out next. As we are just under 50 laps to go in this race. A few cars looking to take the wave around, it looks like. What is the 08 doing? Looks like he just parked it there on the pit road by the wall. So far, it's been a really good race tonight. The only issue that we've really seen tonight are cars just snapping around on folks, which is very common with this car. I mean, our stage 1 and 2 winner, and currently second place, the 22 of Hunter Burcham, even had it happen to him. So, lights are off in the pace car. The boys will stack them back up, and we will do it again. Only 5 cars on the lead lap right now. The number 1 of Nathan Emerson, the 22 of Hunter Burcham, the 00 of Jacob Schaffet, the 7 of John Cook, and the 67 of Trevor Howardson. Those are the only cars on the lead lap as of now. 5 cars. And then there were 5. But we have more cautions. More may join them. The 19 of Christopher Lindsay is only 1 lap down, so another caution would help him. Oh, and the 1 gets a huge jump. It caught the 22 of Hunter Burcham sleeping. Double zero. Jacob Schoffert goes to the outside. The 22 of Bertram will dive the inside of him. And looks like the 22 will battle for the spot, second place spot, and get it back. So that drops Jacob Schoffert to third. Behind him, the 6-7 of Trevor Howerton and the number 7 of John Cook. These 5 cars will break away from the rest. Oh, the 22 of Hunter Bertram tries to save it. He goes around through the infield. We stay green. That is very unfortunate for your stage 1 and 2 winner. That will move Jacob Schoffert up to the second position. I mean, good job on the 22 of keeping it out of the wall. Let's see if we can go back and take a look at that real quick. So as he comes out of turn, the car just gets loose. Tries really hard to save it. Doesn't overcorrect too hard. Hits that apron. The car just goes around. Which usually when the car goes around backwards, a caution will come out. So I'm very surprised that it didn't. But he's able to keep it going and get it back in the fight. So I know he would love a caution at the moment to get caught back up to these guys. But right now, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson with a 1.5 second lead over the double zero of Jacob Schoffert. That would have been a very impressive save if he would have been able to save that, though. Looks like the 22 of Hunter Bertram has already passed the 67 of Trevor Howerton. And he is looking to catch the number 7 of John Cook. He is on a mission now to get back up there, as we are just under 40 laps to go. He is just about 4.5 seconds behind third place of John Cook. So let's see how much ground he can make up on him. And he's got a lot of lap cars in between here and there. Let's ride along for a couple laps with your leader here. Riding along with Nathan Emerson. Wow. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Coming up on the 64, Alex McGuire decides to take up the majority of the track. Unfortunate for our leader. Didn't lose too much time there. Nathan Emerson running some really good laps there. Let's see. Hunter Bertram is about 2 seconds back from the third place car of John Cook now. So he is gaining ground on him. The 2 of Waylon Bertram right there on your screen also. Hunter Bertram is now a second, just over a second back. As you see him in the top of your frame there. I'm assuming his partner, the two of Waylon Bertram, will not give too much of a fight there. Yep, the two of Waylon Bertram will go high and let his partner go right by. All right, here we go. Your battle for third position between the 7 of John Cook and the 22 of Hunter Bertram, and the 64 of Alex McGuire, playing blocker for somebody. Oh, the 7 tags the wall, and that will make the pass a lot easier for the 22 of Hunter Bertram. All three drivers will pass the 64 car there. All right, so he now has just over 6 seconds between him and second place. And he's got about 25 laps to get there. He has a fast car. Let's just see how fast. We're checking back in with your leader here, Nathan Emerson, who just continues to put down fast lap after fast lap. He is currently running the fastest lap out there, so looking at the lap times between Hunter Bertram, the 22 of Hunter Bertram, and the 00 of Jacob Shoffitt, the 22 is about 1/10 faster than the 00. And this last lap, 200ths faster. So he's faster, but not by much. Still about 6 seconds back. With 24 laps to go, your leader, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson. In second place, the 00 of Jacob Shoffitt. And third, the 22 of Hunter Bertram. Here's a 64 of Alex McGuire. Car looks like it's got some damage on it, probably making it really hard to drive. A3 of John Moeller still out there, fighting the good fight. So there are a few cars out of this race. The 20 of Kyle Reynolds, the 78 of Al Hicks, the 96 of Isaac Brock, and the 88 of Tyler Martin. So 4 cars out. Looks like the 78 of Al Hicks is still taking on repairs, so maybe he's hoping to come back out for a few laps. Oh, here we go. Battle for the 4th position between Trevor Howerton and John Cook. Looks like the 67 of Howerton will take the position away with 20 laps to go. Let's see if John can make another run at him. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get there. So Nathan Emerson coming up on 2 lap cars in front of him with a 4.5 second gap back to second position. So it doesn't need to be too aggressive here. He's got plenty of time. Oh, and splits him beautifully. Makes quick work of that first lap car. And we'll get around the second one. Well done. So the gap between Jacob Shoffett and Hunter Bertram stays at about 6 seconds. So with 16 laps to go, I don't think he's going to be able to close unless there's a caution or the 00 of Jacob Shoffett makes an accident. Makes a mistake, I should say, not an accident. I don't want to put that on anybody. Looking at your second place car right now, the 00 of Jacob Shoffett. Trying to get past this lap traffic and back into some fresh air, clean air out front. This is your third place car, the 22 of Hunter Bertram, who a few laps ago spun and was able to keep it going in the right direction for the most part, and caution did not come out. He was able to gather it back up, stay on the lead lap, and pass 2 cars for position, and is currently in the 3rd position. In 4th place, the 67 of Trevor Howerton. We watched him just recently pass the currently 5th place car of John Cook. And there's your 5th place car of John Cook, going a lap down. So Nathan Emerson put another car a lap down. Ten to go this time around. He is probably just hoping that this stays green until the finish. Let's make it nice and easy until he just takes it to victory lane. Clear track in front of him for the most part. The 00 Jacob Shoffett has a couple cars in front of him to navigate through. So the second half of this race has been extremely clean, big, long green flag run. I think we had 7 or 8 cautions here tonight so far. I will say so far, just in case. Jacob Shoffett will shoot the gap to make it 3 wide. The 83 of John Muller will go up and tag the wall slightly, but they will keep it going the right direction. Oh! Hold on to it, Jacob. Well, that will help the 22 of Hunter Bertram catch up. Beautiful save by the 00 of Jacob Shoffett, though. Hunter's only 4 seconds behind him, but there's only 6 laps to go, so I don't know if it's going to be enough. It is now 5 to go. 5 laps remaining. The number 1 car, Nathan Emerson, trying to get a win under his belt after the one last week was stripped away from him. He is a man on a mission. Looking ahead to the 67 in front of him, the last car on the lead lap, currently the 4th place car. The 67 will ride high and let the 1 go by. Three laps to go. Looking at the overall race, Nathan Emerson has had a really strong car here tonight. The 22 of Hunter Burcham, I think, was the only car that really had anything for him. And when he spun out, I think that was the end of that, unfortunately. All right, Hunter Burcham looking to take the white flag. White flag out, 1 more lap to go. The 2 of Waylon Burcham right there, teammate, co-sponsor tonight, Haystack Racing. This is their home track, so that's why they wanted to sponsor it, and they wanted to send a statement. Well, Haystack Racing is going to bring home the checkered flag tonight. Congratulations, Nathan Emerson. Jacob Schaffet will come across in 2nd place. And Hunter Burcham will round out your top 3. Those are your 3 drivers that are the only 3 left on the lead lap. That was a fun race. Cars getting loose, drivers wheeling it. Some not as good as others, but hey. Let's go ahead and bring in your winner here, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson. If I can get it to work. There we go. Hey, Nathan, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
How's it feel after having last week's win stripped away to get this one?
Man, feels great. That was definitely a unfortunate event that took place just with everything and all the controversy last week, but I just wanted to come out here and win just to, you know what I mean, get my points back and, you know, just show that I can, you know, compete and win without any controversy this week. So this week was pretty straightforward. I definitely tried to make sure I was not involved in any incidents this week.
You ran a very clean race, definitely sending a statement, and there's no question about controversy in this one. You brought it home tonight.
Oh yeah, home track race. So this one I had it marked on the schedule. Like I said, man, I was getting kind of worried at the beginning of the race, man, because I was just trying to save tires, and between how many cautions there were, it's just like everybody was flip-flopping on the pit cycle. But I was just hoping we could get a long run in because, like I said, I know if we got that long run, I was probably going to be off pretty good. And I think coming to the end of that thing, I had an 8-second lead on 2nd place. So the saving tire strategy ended up working out towards the end, but I was definitely a little nervous there for a little bit about it.
Yeah, you had a solid car. I'm glad it worked out for you. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, all my teammates at Haystack Racing, we all practice together and try to prepare for these races. So give a shout out to them. Give a shout out to Ethan for holding down the booth tonight in race control. I'd like to thank you for putting on the broadcast tonight, and just everybody who was able to come out tonight and race. I had a good time, so I'm looking forward to going to Watkins Glen next week and seeing how we can shape up there.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one. Road courses. Some people love them, some people hate them.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Well, I want to thank you for sponsoring tonight, your race team, Haystack Racing. And
oh yeah.
Congratulations on the win, and hope to talk to you next week, same time.
Oh yeah, that's the plan. So appreciate it, Bobby. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Thanks, you do the same. Congrats again.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
That was your winner, the number 1 of Nathan Emerson, Sweet Redemption. Let's go ahead and pull our 2nd place car. the 00 of Jacob Shoffett into the booth. Jacob, Bobby in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, Bobby, how you doing?
Oh, just admiring your wheeling down there for some of them laps. Looked like you
Yeah,
had your hands full a
little
few
something.
times.
It was a little bit more than a few, but yeah, yeah. It was a tough night handling wise. That last caution that come out, I wish it wouldn't have, because I was actually faster than the 2 liters, and I think I would have had the tire and the fuel to make it to the end and possibly take the checkered tonight. But I'd like to give a shout out though to Legacy Outfitter Gear, Circle S Services, of course y'all at Fearless Broadcasting, teammates at Fearless Motorsports. Man, we almost got it done tonight, but just could not hang on them new tires versus new tires. I had to have old tires in order to make a difference.
Little strategy, run on old tires.
Yeah, yeah. There's like a period about 30 laps in that it just drives like a dump truck. And but about lap 40 they come back to life, and man, that's where I thrive at in these cars. But it didn't happen tonight, but definitely looking forward to Watkins Glen next weekend. Got a pretty fast hot rod for that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, are you a road course fan?
Uh, yes and no. Watkins Glen just falls in my wheelhouse pretty good, especially there at the bus stop into the carousel. I know a lot of the guys are talking about running 111s or 112s. I can get down into 110s somewhat,
Wow.
but we'll just have to see next week.
Well, good luck next week, Jacob, and hopefully we get to talk to you same time, same place.
Absolutely, Bobby. Looking forward to it.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
That was your second place finisher, the 00 of Jacob Shoffett. The number 22 of Hunter Bertram is not in the Discord. I believe he already went over to the penalty review team. Unfortunately, I cannot see him, so I cannot grab him and drag him in here. But congrats to him on his third place finish. So as you can see on your screen, the results for tonight. The number 1, Nathan Emerson, sweet revenge after the DQ last week. Second place, the 00 of Jacob Shoffett. And third place, the 22 of Hunter Bertram. Fourth place, the 67 of Trevor Howerton. Fifth place, the 7 of John Cook. Sixth place, the 19 of Christopher Lindsay. Seventh place, the number 2 of Waylon Bertram. Number 8, in eighth, the number 24 of Gregory Van Ays. In ninth, the 08 of Brad Smith. Rounding out your top 10, the number 83 of John Moeller. Behind them, in 11th, the 64 of Alex McGuire. 12th, the 77 of Brad Stanley. 13th, the 04 of Lucas Crump. 14th, the 20 of Kyle Reynolds. 15th, the 78 of Al Hicks. 16th, the 96 of Isaac Brock. And rounding out your field tonight in 17th, the 88 of Tyler Martin. Oh, what a race. That was a fun one to watch. Before we sign off for the night, we'd like to thank again Haystack Racing for their sponsorship tonight. They showed out pretty well, bringing home the win, 3rd place and 7th place. So really good run for them boys tonight. Want to thank Fearless Broadcasting for putting on the broadcast. If you don't already, please like, subscribe, and follow Fearless Broadcasting on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Next week, Watkins Glen. Like I asked Jacob, some people hate him, some people love him. He seems to like that one. We'll see what some of the other drivers think. Thank you all for tuning in. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you